this time, I'm pleased to invite Dr. Scutton back to the podium to introduce our next speaker.
I'm pleased to introduce a student speaker who represents our degree programs. Our department chairs and school directors nominated students for this honor based on their outstanding leadership, academic accomplishments, and certainly their desire to talk. And today's speaker was selected from this exceptional group. Our undergraduate speaker is Ajit Ghallon from the Health Services Administration program. Ajit, will you please come forward?
Good afternoon, graduating class of fall 2018. I am both excited and honored to be given the opportunity to speak with you all today, and I thank you for having me as your student speaker at commencement. Now, don't worry, they only gave me 5 minutes up here, so I'll be off shortly. However, I must admit I've never actually given a commencement speech before. And prior to writing my speech, I struggled deciding what type of message I wanted to convey to you all. So, like all millennials who feel distressed and ill-equipped, I turned to the internet. More specifically, I turned to great speakers such as Oprah Winfrey and Barack Obama to hopefully get inspired and spark some creativity. Although I very quickly came to realize that I am not an accomplished black woman like Oprah, nor have I ever been a former commander-in-chief. I am just Ajit Ghallon, a young student who came to study at San Jose State University in the College of Health and Human Sciences, just like all the graduates in this room. Like some of the graduates in this room, I spent the past 4.5 years working at a part-time job at Starbucks while attending classes full-time. Like others of you, I'm a commuter who has experienced the stress of circling around the 4th Street parking garage like a vulture, ready to attack the first parking spot I found. And like some of you, I am anxious about the changes coming in our direction. For change is scary. Nobody likes change. Anytime my Instagram or Snapchat layout changes, I freak out. So how am I or we supposed to handle the changes coming after graduation? Yet, although change can be scary, I urge everyone not to fear it. Instead, I challenge my fellow peers, my equals, to embrace change for just 3 short reasons. Change forces us outside of our comfort zone. Change makes life interesting. And change forces us to find out who we really are. So first, change pushes us outside our comfort zone. For many of us, stepping outside our comfort zone is terrifying and awkward. However, we've all stepped outside our comfort zone as freshmen entering our first year of university or community college. The daunting change of starting college has pushed many of us to join clubs, organizations, and Greek life right here on campus. I argue that push has helped many of us develop relationships and memories we would have otherwise not experienced. So I ask you to take a moment and reflect on all those friendships, accomplishments, and memories you've made by making that decision to step outside your comfort zone all those years ago. Second, change makes life interesting. The change of stepping into college gave us all the opportunity to become educated and independent adults. For some of us, turning 21 has been one of the most exciting changes of our lives so far. For others, deciding a major or career path has been just as exciting and daunting of an experience. So much so that some students have changed their majors again and again, which these days is as common as swiping left on a Tinder profile, which isn't quite right. However, I've been told and believe that deciding what one wants to do with their life is a journey that is as challenging and exciting as life can get. Which brings me to my last point. Change forces you to find out who you really are. As students, we have grown and changed so much during our time here at San Jose State. These changes allowed us to determine our passions and find out who we want to be as we step further into the real world. Do we want to be a person who strives to promote health by advocating and influencing policy and legislation? Or do we want to be an individual who focuses on providing quality care and services to a patient at a personal level? Or are we simply a person who wants to pursue economic security in a time of great instability? Whatever our passions may be, change has driven us to find out who we really are, and it will continue to help us determine who we want to be as we walk out of commencement. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, my 3 reasons to embrace change. Now, I'm not going to pretend that the idea of applying for jobs and going on interviews doesn't scare me, because the truth is, it terrifies me. All these changes we're about to experience is enough to make anyone feel anxious and nervous. Yet, although we are faced with much uncertainty after graduation, we have dealt with change throughout our entire academic career, and we have grown and thrived from it. So I argue that we can grow and thrive from it again. So let's show the world what we're made of and what true Spartans are all about. Thank you.
Thank you, Ajit.
Are you all ready to embrace change? Yeah, those were good words. Well, we've